Oh my. What is going... Right. We're getting a plague on our hands if these rats keep going. Oh, it's spinning a lot. Oh, it's spinning an awful lot. It's spinning of its own volition. Oh. I need to wash my hands. I just had a thought. I've got those eggs for Kermai.
Yes?
Oh, sorry. Just... That was very crowded. I'm not taking the blame for that. Excuse me. Oh, okay. You okay, Barrel? Seems to be having a funny day. Yeah, I've got those leaf gull eggs I collected for Kermai, so... Let's improve this guy's day. Kermai, I found a leaf gull eggs. Here.
Perfect. Here, take this as a token of his thanks.
I shall do, thank you.
However, he still needs more. Come back once you've found them.
I will. 140 pennies for a little scrounging over the rocks. That's not bad. He's ever so polite. See you again. Right, Farmer's Coast. You can see the buildings through the trees at this distance.
Just have to live with it.
Now, Morel is at Borik's farm, I believe. And so is the man I need to deliver the letter to for the other guy at the sickle. It's just around this corner. It's really
Some shifts never end.
quite convenient how it's worked out. Some shifts never end. You've got a pretty easygoing job, but I imagine actually standing in the field just doing nothing is actually rather dull.
Hi, Warwick. Any luck with the vermin?
Don't remind me. The other day, some dimwit traveler came by and told me he'd be able to deal with the rats by stuffing their holes with stones. Nonsense, of course. 3 days later, those bloody beasts were back through new holes.
Surprise, surprise. I hope you didn't pay him.
Well, he was very convincing.
Ugh, you can't be serious.
Blazes! I was desperate. I tried everything. Poisons, traps, even some magical potion from that Chilean merchant. And
Oh,
nothing works.
you've been conned.
Did you just say magical potion?
Aye, some magical Kiranian concoction. They used it to get rid all kinds of vermin over there. And he brewed it in cooperation with the Order's alchemists.
Did he know?
What do you mean?
Oh, just that I've heard stories. Word has it that he sold Rorik his own piss as a remedy for his headaches. Anyway, we need to do something. I'll talk to the sickle tomorrow. Maybe they can send someone to take care of it.
Well, someone's optimistic. They haven't even answered my request from last year yet.
Well, it doesn't hurt to try, does it? Walk blessed, Morik. I have an errand to run.
Traveling around, huh? You should stop by the Red Ox. Great music, good food, and lots of apple cider.
Okay, apparently you don't want to talk to me. I thought you'd be dying to offload your work on the rats to me.
Coming from Ark, aren't you? I can tell. You got that city smell about. No offense.
City smell?
Rats, bugs, spiders.
I've got a smell about me. What's that on my sleeve? Ugh. I suddenly want new robes. Oh, it's on the other sleeve as well. Right, let's focus. Red-headed man, you must be him. Elias Goodwill, I have some papers from you from the Golden Sickle.
Ah, excellent. Many thanks, monsieur.
Excellent, okay. You're not... no. Guess you're just minding the chickens and having a smoke while they do all the work. Morel's house. Let's see. Morel? I guess he's not home. Maybe I should just wait. Well, if I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna take a seat by the fire. Go. Wait. Where's his daughter? Who has the belly worms? Something is not right.
They'll set us free. They'll set us all free.
What's wrong with this symbol? Mystical symbol. So this is different from the magical symbol. It's more black and eerie. 1 of 15. B?
Close. So close.
That's the red madness.
Close. So close.
They'll set us free. Close, so close. It's got a similar glow to the when I had that vision and the orange ghosts. It's a very similar... B? B, can you look at me?
They'll set us free. They'll set us all
It's a
free.
very similar glow. Somehow she got her hands on a rat. Apple, how long has she been down here? So this cure isn't for belly worms at all. It's an attempt to try and cure the red madness. Are there any... There's no clues to anything else, I don't think. Guess we go wait for Morel. He definitely has a lot to answer for when he gets back.
Who? Oh, you. How did you get in? And do you have the potion?
I do, but you owe me an explanation.
What? Why?
Because your daughter's locked down in the cellar, that's why.
What? Oh, you... I see. And now you're asking yourself why I locked her in the cell, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's these episodes that she gets sometimes. The Traveler said that the belly worms cause them. Nothing dangerous, of course, but she loses her temper sometimes. So I put her down there for her own protection. But it'll get better now that you have the elixir.
Morel, your daughter doesn't have belly worms. She has the red madness.
Nonsense. The Traveler examined her and said it's belly worms. Now give me the potion, will you? I'm not paying you to talk.
Alright, well it's... You said this man who gave you the recipe for this elixir, who examined her, didn't have the yellow robes, the apothecary. You've been scammed. You said the Traveler examined her for free. That's incredibly selfless of him, considering he then sold you the remedy.
What are you getting at?
You've been hoodwinked by a quack. That's what I'm getting at. How much did he pay for this recipe?
200 pennies. But he needed the money because Because...
That man, I hate to say it, he saw your situation, and he's made a profit off of it. There are no bellyworms here nor in Kira.
No, but you're wrong. You're... Oh, blazes. How could I have been so stupid?
You weren't stupid. You were a desperate man who wanted to help his daughter. But the question is, what do you want to do from here?
Yes. But now... the Red Madness. You always hear about these kinds of things, but you never think they'll affect you, until they do. And there's really no cure.
No, but... you should make some dawnflower juice into the potion. It'll just be like falling asleep. I'm not telling him to kill his daughter. The apothecary and the Sun Temple are working on one. You find a keeper, have them escort Beer to the temple. I can't promise they'll be able to help you, but they'll do what they can.
They are working on a cure. So there's hope.
It's not likely. They're doing all they can, but having a living patient with the Red Madness, I'm sure will go a long way in the efforts as well.
I see. Then I will tell one of the guards to inform the keepers. Let's hope they don't turn me down. Look, I don't know what to say. You have given me back hope. And maybe the apothecary will give me back my Bea. Here, take this. It's an old heirloom I found in the attic, and a gem I found on the wayside some moons ago. I was planning to save it for a rainy day, but you deserve it more than I do. Thank you, stranger. And may your path always be even.
And yours. I hope everything works out for you. Right, he's given me an amulet, a family heirloom. Increase carrying capacity and handicraft by 6 points. If I put this on, what does that put my handicraft at? 27. That could be useful just to keep around. For now, let's keep our talisman with Rugar equipped. Right, well. I was worried there for a moment when I found out she had the Red Madness, but we've been able to talk him around. He's going to inform the keepers. And hopefully, they'll be able to keep her housed and fed and everybody safe until they can discover whether or not it's curable. Because there's the sigil stones. They protect you from influence, but is it too late once they've already influenced you? Time will tell. For now, let's head back to the sickle and tell them we've done all the jobs that they've asked us to do. Kalia. Hi.
Yes?
I presume this is the grave of your adopted father. This might not be the time, but why is it you always say Kirash? Isn't that Kyranian?
Yes, it is. Master Tyrus, my foster father. He was half Kyranian, as you might have guessed already. Some words just stuck around.
Okay. Thank you. I'll leave you to... I'll leave you to yourself.
Life isn't easy.
What's this, though? The Temple of Malphas. Let's pop in. Malphas was a big deal around here.
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar.
Priest Talgin Torrental.
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
I'm quite alright, thank you. I don't think there's anything I can learn from him that I didn't
You're a
learn from the other
foreigner, aren't
priests.
you? You couldn't have picked a better time to come to Enderal. Recently, the Order has started to let pathless ones and people from the Undercity become keepers. So much for tradition and values.
Alright, tradition and values, they're not everything, you know? There are exceptions, you sneering snob.
What blessed, my son?
I mean, I'm not really bothered about
Aye,
people
sir.
ripping on me for being pathless. I don't really care, but Kali has put in the work to be a keeper for 10 years, and she's gonna get this, basically, from everyone. Right, let's go collect, hopefully, our pay for delivering that letter. It's a bit more than find my necklace and I'll test you for beating up a hobo. Oh, wait, no, I'm not actually giving you the news. I've delivered your papers. Do I have your recommendation?
Yes, you do. Thanks for helping.
Not a problem. And your secret's safe with me, buddy. Make sure that recommendation's good. Now, penny pouches. I've lent a hand where I could. Do I have enough recommendations now?
Let's see. Doria said you're honest and not afraid to get your hands dirty. Yeah, that means something. Well, Gunham said you're all right. I suppose that's as much of a compliment as you can get from him. Old Rogash said you're a path-abiding soul, and he's one of the eldest workers here, so congratulations. That's an impressive result. You seem to be reliable, and we always have use for reliable people.
Excellent.
But still, we can use you. You can start as soon as you want to.
Brilliant. Sign me right up. I do need a lot of money now that I have a home. I've got bills to pay. I have taxes to pay. That's more important. I've got furniture to buy. That is important. So I've earned everybody's sort of respect and recommendation.
What blessed.
Am I a member of the Golden Sickle now?
Why, of course. Tomorrow you can move into the guild's house and Mal DeLorean will come to wash your feet.
Mal DeLorean?
I like you, you know that? You're still so green and honest. That's a rare sight in this trade.
So I have to become a merchant to become a real member of the guild?
If you're after the badge, yes. But you don't seem like the merchant type to me. Well, that's not a problem, however. With the right attitude, maybe you could reach the rank of vassal, or even protector. But that's a long way up.
What is it that a vassal does exactly? I don't really care for the sound of that. It sounds like I'm indenturing myself to somebody. Or a protector. That's more my style, I think. What's a protector?
Guard the holy dealings of the sickle, of course.
Oh, God.
Only a fool would send a caravan through the powder desert without a proper escort. And reliable mercenaries are as rare as a talking Leorin. But that's what vassals and protectors are for. But let's not get carried away, shall we? If you're really planning to get hired as a vassal, you'll need to do more than run a few errands.
Well, I'm always ready for paid work, so what can I do for you?
Well, aren't you eager? But it's your lucky day. There is something. But be warned, you'll have to earn your money this time.
Well, that's what I'm here for. What do you need?
Well, that'll need a bit of explaining first. As you may already know, a good merchant doesn't depend only on himself, but also on his suppliers. The best skinner's nothing without fur. The best baker's nothing without flour. And that is the problem. Helga Hafner is a farmer who's been producing grain for the sickle for 10 years now. Since 2 moons ago, however, his fields lie fallow.
And you want me to find a reason for his fallow fields, then, right?
Right. But I need someone who can do it discreetly, which makes you the perfect fit for this task. Hafner doesn't know you, and he must not find out that we sent you.
Why exactly? And also, I seem to be getting into good books of people who immediately then say, well, I've got a job for you because nobody knows your face, nobody knows who you are, and that makes you perfect for the task. So, I suppose, new face, rare opportunity, I guess. But why exactly can't he find out the sickle has sent me?
Because we suspect that his fields will stay barren permanently, whatever's causing it. He denies it, but we have to know. And that is your job. handle it properly, and it won't be to your disadvantage.
And what if his fields do stay barren? What will you do? Will you help him out?
Kill the contract, of course. A farmer who doesn't deliver is of no worth to us.
It's harsh, but it does make sense.
It does, unfortunately.
At least he's a businessman, but he's not, he doesn't seem uncompassionate. Alright, I'll find out what's causing this barrenness.
That's what I wanted to hear. Do you have a map? Now here, that's where you'll find his farm. And again, stay low.
I will. Right. It's getting quite late in the day, though, is it? You know what? I think we've got another ride out in the day still. I'm beginning to worry that entropy is addling my mind. I swear
Yes?
I'm seeing Barrel just standing through the door.
Greetings.
You know what? I'm gonna come over here.
You again.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
For your help.
Whistle Barrel. I'm gonna turn around. Okay, no, I was hallucinating. Definitely hallucinating. Oh,
There you are.
careful, careful.
You all over the city.
There you go.
The commander wants to see you.
I was worried for you for a moment there, Barrel. I didn't know what to make of what I was seeing. But what's my fever at? Is it? Well, apparently I don't have a fever anymore. I don't think. Ah, here we are. Arcane fever, 25%. Okay, it's not dreadful. Do I have any ambrosia, though? We'll lessen it by 20%. We'll do that. Oh, careful, sorry. I may have, a slight fever again, but there's no use wasting an ambrosia, because it's quite strong stuff. And, I'm not feeling like I need it. But let's get going. It's not too far away where he wanted me to go. It's only over the hill. And sort of back around, sort of near Borrick's farm, that area. That doesn't mean we want to mess about. I'm really starting to... I was going to say, I'm starting to enjoy this ride, but I've just noticed... Okay, it's nothing, it's nothing. I thought I saw a suspicious pile of dirt I could dig up, but I was mistaken. Yeah, I am enjoying this little ride between Ark and here. There's no beasts of the wild, no wolves, no spiders. It's patrolled by guards. It's nice and safe and quaint. This is it, I think. Oh, my eyes went weird there. The smell. What is that smell?
What?
Oh.
Who are you? You shouldn't be here. This is my property.
Okay, there's no need to threaten him. I'm just passing by. Do you happen to know where Borrick's farm is?
Borrick's farm? Just go south from here. It's not far. I have to go. Walk blessed.
Walk blessed? You've got to go. In the ruin? Investigate the smell in the ruin. Presume it means that ruin. He's guarding that door. He's still watching me. Sorry, you said it was this way, Borrick's farm? This field really has seen better days. He's not watching me anymore, is he? Hello. He had to go, he said. He's just standing there. It's getting quite dark. You know what? Let's There's a tavern there. We'll nip in the tavern for an hour or so. And hopefully you'll take the hint. You'll go home for the night. And I can sneak into that ruin. Okay, I've decided that I'm going to get a couple hours sleep. So we've booked a room. Well, it sure beats whatever inn is in the foreign quarter of Ark. That place is a dive. This is just a humble farmhouse. Let's say we get a quick 6 hours in. I think that should be plenty late for that guy to have moved on.
Monsieur?
Oh, Monsieur?
Evening.
Evening. Just going for He's still there. It's 1 AM and it's raining. He's still there.
I just don't see the fucking point.
Right, let's walk past. Just don't look his way. Right, we're gonna nip over here. Psionic Veil, that is the talent. Must be go invisible for a brief period. Okay, we're gonna sneak. We're gonna have to break in, I think. I definitely can't let him know I'm with the sickle if I'm breaking in as well. Right, here's the ruin. Right, I'm invisible. Perfect, okay. Put you there. There we are. I'm ready to summon Rugar, the first sign of trouble. It's very dark in here, though. Oh! I've got company. Lost ones? That's one. Rugar, I think we're going to need your expertise. There's a lot more. Mind the arrow? Run! There we are. You gonna finish him off for me, buddy? Buddy? There we go. I knew you could do it. I didn't expect this. It's quite a maze. He's got a lot of bales of hay stored away in here. You'd think that would be... You'd think that would be enough for the sickle. At least for the moment. Actually, these bales have been here a while. There's a lot of hanging moss. Let's pick up this bone meal from the lost ones. We're going to need that if we're going to give you more equipment, Rugar. There's another one down here, was there, when I came in? No, wait, I came here. There's an arrow. Ah. Right, I'm not going to worry about missing the odd one. Just to double check. I did search... No, I didn't search here. Wooden door requires a key. It looks like I can jump over that. Oh. Climb onto the bale. Aha! Can't stop me, door. Oh!
Someone's there.
Rugar, hello. Oh! I don't think they've seen us just yet. Let's get a drop on them. Oh! Go, Rugar, go! It's a wild mage. What is happening here? The skulls. Oh my. That's a huge skull. And a rib cage. Who did that belong to? Right, okay, stay on task. This is not what I expected when they asked me to go and investigate why these fields were barren. I kind of just thought I'd come over here and he's, I don't know, he's got a rat problem or something. He's got to put rat poison down. And that's killing the fields. Take all of this. The key to Old Garatha. Oh, Garatha. That'll take me through the door back there, I guess. The Wild Mage. Take that and that. Do I have an adept scroll still for this lock? Got one more. Let's see what he has. He does have an alchemy workbench. Maybe he's the cause? There's nothing in there. The Fists of the North. Light armor fortified by 9 points. Sneak is 7% better. Increases your stamina and increases your health. They're quite pretty as well. I like those. Let's have a quick comparison. This does give me more mana, and that's about it. This is more armor, and gives me more health, and it fortifies my light armor. It might be better with more pieces of the set, but for now I'm going to use Fists of the North, because that also gives me the set bonus. Ooh. I do quite like those. Slightly lightly armored mage. Right. Old Ark. Okay, more lost ones. Ruga? Ruga? Oh, you're down there. I see you, buddy. Just be careful. I'm coming down to join you. Very carefully coming down to join you. We've got company. Amazingly, they've not seen us, but then again, they don't have eyes. They can detect magic. He's tough. Oh, hello. Right. Back up. Go get a matchstick. Excellent. Ow. Okay, I think I prefer Rugar when he is being defensive. He seems to last a lot longer, to keep their attention a lot longer. And a matchstick and I, we can do all the work, sort of damage-wise. Well done, everyone. Ectoplasm, bone meal, rune arrows and a rune bow. We'll take those. Let's just be... I think I can cast a spell a little more smoothly. Okay, I'll be able to cast this more smoothly now. Let's keep on moving. Oh. It's going to be a hard time keeping quiet if all the gates are that loud. Spell. Take all of those. I know the light gives me away, but it's more quiet. Hopefully it'll give me the drop on those skeletons, because, as I say, they don't have eyes, Rugar. They can't see us. What is this? We're definitely getting closer to the source of whatever's making these fields go barren. More. There's a spell tome there in a lockbox, but Rugar, please. Back up. Ruga. Brilliant. Right, they found me because Rugar just wouldn't get out of the way. You had to go and mess it up, didn't you, Rugar? Go on, get in there. Make up for this. Oh. That's one. Excellent, there's another. 3, no more. Okay, I think that was all of them. I think Matchstick must have desummoned halfway through that fight. We'll take all of this. Need more ectoplasm and bone meal to keep you equipped. I've taken an old claymore. Where is it? I'm not carrying this about. It's not worth it. It's heavy, it's not worth anything. Rolvan Ducey's Key Adept, we need one of those. Summon Sword. Let's see what goodies await us in this. Amulet of the Warrior and an emerald. I've not come across another golden chalice for the wishing well near Riverville. I might have to go see if that lady I sold it to still has it. I hope it's not too expensive to buy back. Is this a dead end? Yes, okay. I'm going this way. Stay armored up and ready. Spare parts. Big chunk of cheese has been abandoned here. So of course I want to take it and eat it. I hope these aren't poisonous. I hope I'm not breathing in any spores. No, Rugar, get back. Thank you. I wasn't expecting to get trapped behind the gate. Right, there's more lost ones. And a lot more mushrooms. We must be getting closer. Right, matchstick. Go. Oh, you swing that at me. Ow. Another lost one. You want some of this? Nah, you don't want any of this. Excellent. Good job, everybody. Bone meal. Pennies. Where's the other one? Is this him? Yes, bone meal. Let's see what is in this oddly placed chest. We'll take all of that. It's worth something. Careful, Rugar, you're very close. That is one awfully barricaded and boarded up entryway. I must have walked past this. The roots of... It's almost like the roots are what's holding that all together. There's like all this crystal as well around the base of the mushrooms. It seems like... Right, I'm unsummoning you because I do not trust you near this pit. Can you believe the amount of people that want to push me around, like nearly throwing me off edges? This seems to be the only way down though, Matchstick. Alright, wish me luck. Jump! Oh, okay. Second one. Okay, I don't think this is going to be too bad. I think I spoke too soon. Yep, I spoke too soon. Squeeze through here. Okay. Okay, last one. It's a bit of a puddle to break my fall. It's not too far. Excellent. And now that we're down here... Welcome back, Mr. Liability. Keep our armor ready. And I'm ready to call Matchstick back too. That's a rat. Probably don't need it, but just for fun. Let's get Matchstick involved. Go on, Matchstick, burn them. Oh, they're tough rats. Is there another one? They usually come in packs. There it is. Stay back. There we are. Oh, leveled up. Another memory point. I feel like we're doing okay for mana, but I'm always gonna... I want to stay quite ahead of that. I don't want to be running out of mana in fights, because as soon as I do, I become completely vulnerable. And I'm having to rely on you. And no offense. You know, your soul is graded at level 1. You don't even have gloves. How did I not see you don't have gloves? I'll get you a pair of gloves. I'll treat you to something nice. Right, let's... Corundum, that's 30 pennies. 30 pennies for us. Or should I say me? Because I can unsummon you at will and you kind of go when you want. Okay. Gated passageway. I don't think I'm going to be able to cut my way through this. Oh. I imagine that's going to open the gates. Fine Steel Cuirass. Battle Axe of Frost Breath. That's worth a fair bit. We'll take it. Frost Rune Spell. Fog Sponge. Sheer Cap. There's a lot of mushrooms here. Fine Steel Helmet. We'll take it. Is this a sort of laboratory of sorts? Those are the roots we keep seeing, those red ones in the bottom right there. Does whoever is behind this, are they even aware of what they're doing to the fields above? They must be quite capable to make it through all those skeletons. Or maybe they summoned them and is guarding this place. Okay, there's another rat. Gonna finish it off? There you go, Rugar. Can I get past? Thank you. I'll eat that carrot. I don't know how long it's been here. There's no takesy backsies. Rugar, if I begin to feel sick, I'll let you know. Oh, it's another water slide situation. If I can't go back up the pipes, unless I can like summon you at the top and you can throw down a rope, but I don't think you're intelligent enough for that. Nod once if you can understand me. Bless, he doesn't get it. Right, okay. Easy does it. Try not get swept away with the current. I'm being swept away with the current. Okay, swing to the left. Oh, destroy the mother fungus. Ooh. Ugh. Oh, there are definitely spores in the air here. A ladder. There's somebody down there. It doesn't look like anything is around here. There's an apple. Farmer's Coast requires a key. I may find myself delving even further down yet to get out if I can't use that door. Let's do what we came here to do. This fungus seems to be the source of the barrenness of the field. It needs to be destroyed.
Oh! Even if you kill the mother shroom, the spores will stay in Hafner's soil. For the next 10 years, at least. Hopefully longer.
Where did you... I looked down that ladder, nobody was there. Does nobody hide up here? Where'd you come from? Who are you?
Menhir Harius. But that doesn't matter anymore. No one will remember me a few moons from now.
And why is that? You caused this? You planted the mushrooms?
Aye, well spotted. So go ahead, take me in, beat me up, whatever. Hope you feel good about it.
I don't know if beating you up is appropriate. I have no idea why you've done this, but you've certainly destroyed his livelihood. But this is usually part where you hold a speech, you try to convince me of your innocence, or why you're in the right, and why you had to do this. You didn't have any choice, and you deserved it. That's generally how these things go.
Why would I? Let this fucking son of a Vatir starve to death, and his children
Language.
too. That's the good thing about the Golden Sickle, As path-abiding and pious as they pretend to be, in the end they only care about the coin.
It is very dramatic, but I'm not writing him out just yet. What do you mean that they're not as pious as they pretend to be? I know they're a merchants guild, they're a business. They do care about the money, obviously. But explain yourself.
To what end? I bet you've got it all figured out by now, haven't you? The evil Eterna ruined the pious farmer. What did he tell you, huh? Malphus punishes me for me sins? That stunt has always worked well for him, even back then.
Actually, he just told me it was his property and I should go away and stuff. Back then. So you know him well then?
Hafner. He pretends to be a stupid farmer, but he isn't. Not at all. Yes, I know him. We both grew up at the farmer's coast, and it's where we'll die. A little earlier than I thought, but still.
In other words, your childhood friends, and what did he do? Backstab you?
That's a nice word for it. I take it you know everything has gone to shit around here over the past 2 years, with all these brigands, the animals, and the living dead. Well, guess what? It's us farmers who feel it the most. And even worse, with every caravan that gets robbed, the craftsmen inside the city put less trust in us small men and prefer to buy from Borek with his well-armed, escorted caravans instead.
You can't exactly blame them. It's nothing really against you and just more of a sign of the times. They gotta protect their interests too. But what does this have to do with Hafner?
I'm getting there. You see, Borek undoubtedly saw the situation we were in, and in its infinite benevolence, offered us a deal. The 2 most productive farmers can transport their goods through his caravan for a small fee. Elegonus Brewstrong was one of them, and the other one was, or should have been, me.
But Hafner, I see where this is going. He wanted your place.
Aye, he did. And I would have never let him down, for fuck's sakes. I would have shared me place in the caravan with him like friends do. Aye, we would have made no fortune that way, but still. It would have been enough for us and our families to survive on. But no, 50-50 wasn't enough for that scum. So what does that son of a Vatir do? Poisons me cattle. That fucking bastard poisons me cattle.
Right, so somebody killed your cows. How do you know it was him that poisoned them?
That miserable pissbag didn't even bother to deny it. Sorry, Minier, that's just how the world works. But of course, that's only what he said to me. To everyone else, he was so sorry for what had happened to me.
I can imagine, and being childhood friends, I bet everybody ate it up. I'll forgive your language, he does sound like a miserable pissbag. So, your friend Hafner, he ruined you just to get your place on the caravan. It's horrible. It's drastic.
Drastic. Aye, that's one way to put it. 6 months now, we haven't sold anything. But, that isn't even the worst part. The worst part is to go begging with me children and me woman knowing it, while Hafner lives on like just before.
And you and your family are reduced to begging, and you have to go... Why didn't you tell the guards about this?
The guard responsible for the farmer's coast is made up of a half a dozen simpletons. all of whom Hafner knows far too well for them to believe me. It would have been pointless.
And this is why you planted the mushrooms here and blighted his field. You wanted revenge.
It took me a long time to do this, and it has cost me. But still, it was worth it. Just to see that fucking smile wiped off his face.
Well, it looks like you didn't have a choice if you wanted some kind of justice. Well, what has it cost you exactly? You don't sound like you got a lot of money to spare.
The spores. I'm no arcanist, but they've taken their toll on me too.
They are poisonous.
My sight has gotten worse, and I've had these headaches for weeks now. But still, that's a small price to pay for justice.
And why exactly should I believe all this? Surrounded by poisonous mushrooms. Like, this could just be some made-up story to... You know what? No, this can't be made up, because he started this saying, just beat him up, be done with it. He doesn't care what happens. If this was made up, he'd have gone right off the bat trying to wiggle his way out. So what now? What grand ending did you have planned to get you out of this? Or what exactly was the end goal? It seems like you've got it, but you're still down here, so what now?
There's only one way to end this.
What you've done is on the same level as what Hafnar did, you know that. You've got to go out begging with your family, and now he's going to have to go out begging with his family. What he did was wrong. But you don't want to see your wife and your children go through what you're having to go through. Why would you subject his wife and children, who... The children will be innocent, surely. The wife, I presume, is innocent. I don't know if she's involved. But if what you've said is true, it changes a lot. Hafnar should face justice for what he's done.
You're full of surprises, I'll give you that. But just how are you planning on doing that? Hafner is so good at lying he could put a Chilean to shame. And I have no proof for what he's done to me cows. He, on the other hand...
Hafnar will be tried, but so will you. That seems fair. Regardless of what Hafnar's done, poisoning his fields was wrong. He'll be put before the tribunal. You know what? Let's get out of here. I'll get penny pouches and a guard, and we will explain all of this together, and we will see where this goes.
Good luck with that. But... Alright, I'll come with you. If not for you, then for me children. Back there's a trapdoor. It will lead us outside. Go if you're ready. I'll follow.
Right, let's go get penny pouches and bring him here and report what's happened. Let's report back to penny pouches.
But that's a lie. Mynheer, what's gotten into you? I thought we were friends.
Lie or not, I don't see what that changes about the situation you're in. Hafner, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. Our cooperation is over.
But... No, this is not fair. How can you say the sickle respects the righteous path and at the same time let me fall victim to this intrigue? What about me kids? Me wife? What am I supposed to tell them?
You fucking liar!
Alright, easy.
Put that away, now!
You're a disgrace.
What in Malthus's name has gotten into you, Mynheer? I just don't understand.
These farmers are your employees, Contour Master. What do you want me to do? Decide or I'll take in both of them.
What?
It's not his job to do that.
Shut up!
As I said, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon, Hafner. We'll have to look for another supplier. Here he is. You said your cows are all dead?
Aye.
The sickle will provide you with a loan. 500 pennies. Go see Landlord Boren with the money, and he will sell you new cattle.
What?
We will expect your first delivery 2 moons from now. You will sell it to us at half price for the next 3 years. After that, we will see. My dame, take Hafner into custody and see what there is to Hurius' story. The sickle will cover your expenses for this.
Understood. And Terius? If he really did poison Hafner's field, he should face the tribunal for that.
Well, that's for you to decide. But we don't yet know what drove Furious to do it. But everybody knows what the spores can do to your sanity. Plus, if Hafner really did poison his cows, the tribunal might consider a mild sentence. For now, just take Hafner.
All right. Terius, you will hear from us. Hafner, come with me.
But you can't do this. I have a family.
Do I have to force you?
It won't end like this, Mynheer. I swear it.
Actually, it will.
Why have you done this?
Don't ask. And don't think this is over. You will face consequences for what you've done. But still, if your story turns out to be true, I'm sure the sentence will be mild. Now go back to your farm. You will hear from us about the loan.
Aye. Thank you, my sir. I will not forget what you've done.
You're welcome. I just hope this all turns out to be true, what he said.
One word. Why?
Why? Why what? Why did I help that man?
I applaud your heroism. But you were paid to find the cause of the barrenness and report back to me, not to play Lorem Waterblade. If you really plan on advancing in the sickle, you should leave your ideals elsewhere. This is business, nothing more. You'll get half your normal pay.
Half? I thought you prided yourself on, like, your ideals and being path-abiding. I just did the right thing. We caught a man out who was, not abiding by the righteous path, and we still secured you some cattle. Like, yes, there's a loan involved, you've got to pay for that, but you're going to get cattle at half price for the next 3 years and have that loan paid back. It all ended well, didn't it?
You may think that, yes. But until the deal with Furious bears fruit, it will cost us dearly. Plus, until he's able to deliver, we will have to buy from landlord Boric again, and he charges twice as much as the small farmers do. We lost, full scale.
But you'd have had to have bought from him anyway, because there were no cattle. There were no cattle. You would have... You're not very bright, are you? There were no cattle, they were dead. You'd have had to have bought them from Boric anyway, at twice the price. If it was such a bad deal, why did you do it? That you'll pay me in full, I'll make you regret... I'm not threatening this man, but like... Look, even if this deal wasn't worth it economically, people will learn of the Sickle's benevolence, and that'll more than make up for your loss. And it's not necessarily a bad deal, you fool. I'm not going to call you a fool, I'm just thinking it. But people will, it'll be good for your reputation, and the Sickle is all about its reputation, really.
My benevolence? You know what? You might be right about that. Alright, you will get paid in full this time. But try to leave your goodwill elsewhere next time. There's no place for it in our trade, unfortunately.
You are always slow to add, unfortunately, to the end of things. I don't think you really do care. I guess we'll ask him for more work when we're back in Ark. But I've spent all night in that dirty crypt. Or whatever it was. Let's head back to Ark. Let's go have a wash. And just quickly, let's just check the journal. Let's ask him for work. Await the course of events for that. Kill Pack. Where is Pack? Oh, I've actually not told Durantio that the sigil stone worked. Oh my... Oh, he's gonna be mad at me.